Hi everybody, we're just about to start week 3, and so this is where we start to actually get into our essay and look at what our first essay is going to be. So let me show you Canvas, and then we'll take a look at our assignments. So now when you come into our class, I put this little picture down here, and you can use that to jump to the modules, or of course you can always use the modules tab over here. And since we're done with week 2, when you're all finished with all of the assignments, then you'll want to collapse that, and then you can jump to the overview page. And what we are going to be working on this week is getting an introduction to our first essay, and that is going to lead up to the end of the week where we're going to be writing our introduction, the first paragraph of our essay. So it's just your first draft, but I do want you to get your introduction down on paper by the end of this week. So we've got a few different things that we need to look at, and you can just take a look at everything that we're doing this week so you can kind of get a snapshot of all of the things. So we've got our Zoom meetings will be on Monday and Wednesday, so Monday night and Wednesday morning. And then on Tuesday, I do want you to sign up for a conference, but that's just putting your name down. There's not a whole lot to do for that. The discussion this week does require a little bit, and I'll show you that when we get there. So 2 things to do for Tuesday, and then for Thursday you've got a couple of quizzes, and then continuing to post the replies to your classmates, and then on Sunday just one thing due, and that is going to be your introduction. So let's go ahead and move through the module. So this is going to be everything that you need to know for the essay. I am going to go over this in a lot of detail when we meet on Monday night and Wednesday morning, both of those. So read through this, see if you have any questions, and then you can ask me during the Zoom meetings, or you can send me an email on those. And we're going to meet on Monday night for a Zoom meeting. Now, for the conference signups, I do have a bunch of time slots here, okay? So what I'd like you to do is try to see if you can find one of these time slots of 20 minutes that will work for your schedule. And then you're going to just go ahead and you will hit the edit button, and then that's going to allow you to actually come in here and write your name. Okay, and then make sure you save it. I'm not going to save that, but that's how you'll sign up. Okay, so I know I'm kind of choosing some random times here, and I actually have more times than I can meet, but try to see if any of these fit your schedule. If they don't, then just contact me and we can easily find another time. I'm available early in the morning or even later at night, or even Sunday would be possible if that's the only time that you have to meet. Okay, now for the discussion for this week, what you're going to be doing is taking a look at our second article that we're going to be reading. And we are going to talk about this in the Zoom meetings, but this article is really nice because it really has a lot of information that you're going to need, and in fact probably a little bit easier to quote than our first article that we read. So it's really important to read this. It's not as long, and it does have a lot of good information, including arguments. So what you'll do is you will complete a reading log, just like we did for the first article. Here's the template right here. And so again, if you wanted to open up the template, type your notes in the template, or use the template to print and then handwrite your notes, or you could just take any Word document or piece of paper and put your lines on there and use that. Okay, and so on Tuesday, what you're going to be doing is 2 things. You're going to write your opinion about this, and then you are going to find one piece of evidence. Okay, so what that means is you are going to find some kind of a quote or statistic or paraphrase sentence, something that supports your opinion, and you're just going to post that. And then for the replies, you are going to respond about the pieces of evidence. Okay, then we get into some information about clauses. And I do have a PowerPoint here, and there's a video that takes you through the PowerPoint, so you can take a look at both of those. There's a website down here that gives you some information about subordinating conjunctions, which I talk about in the video and the PowerPoint. And here is just some practice, so you can do a little bit of practice right here, and then when you're ready to pull up the answers, you can click that, and that should show you what the answers are. And then the quiz. Okay, and then we've got our Zoom meeting on Wednesday. It'll be Wednesday morning. And then we've got a lot of information about citations. So this information you'll be using for your essay, and you're just going to read through all these, watch the videos. This is about the citation sandwich, which we'll be talking about. I'll be referring to that. This is about how to set up your works cited page, which is that list at the very end of your essay that lists all of your sources. And here's one more little quick guide right here. You can just skim all this, and then you'll be taking the quiz. Okay, so the quiz is going to be based on all of the information that you saw in those pages. So what you'll want to do is try to have 2 different windows open while you're doing this, so you can take the quiz, and hopefully at the same time you can take a look at those pages so you can find the answers. That's probably going to be the easiest thing to do. And don't forget to finish the discussion board. You need 3 posts altogether. And then finally, we've got our assignment, which is writing your introduction paragraph and your thesis statement. And so I'm giving you the breakdown of the introduction paragraph here. So be sure you read this very carefully. This is all of everything that you need to put in your introduction. And then I do have some information about your thesis statement. And there's some information on how to post your assignment. And then this is just a sample of what your page should look like. So with your name up here, title, and everything double spaced, and then the indentations. And then that takes you to the end of the week. Okay, let me know if you have any questions about anything. I will be around this weekend and next week, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.